In Can't Touch This News.
Can't touch this.
Submitted by Where's Ryan? Winky Face.
Oh. He's in this room.
Over there. Right here. Ryan.
No, sideburns.
I was like, did he come out?
Sideburns.
A London school principal has banned students from playing in the snow. Okay, what happened?
Why?
Like, who's bitter?
Because they don't want them to get hurt.
That's got to be the funnest thing to do in the world, though.
Maybe they were eating too much yellow snow.
Is it true that if you're cold and you're stuck out there in the wilderness and it's snowing, you should bury yourself in the snow? It keeps you warmer. I heard something like that. Like you could, like the igloo effect.
Yeah, I've heard of like igloos keeping you warm.
But I think you have to pack the snow and it turns it like styrofoam, like it's an insulator now. So you can't just be like soft snow. I think you gotta like dig a little hole and you gotta pack it a little bit.
Tight. Oh yeah, I remember we talked about on JustKiddingNews where people made their own igloo in their backyard with snow and then they had to take it down because then they started renting it out on Airbnb.
Yeah, that's right.
I can't imagine somebody having to take down an igloo. Like, I feel like it should just go away eventually.
Yeah, like the sun will just melt it.
I know. This is not.
So what's up with Mr. Krampus over here, huh?
Yeah, so this headmaster,
Headmaster.
he appeared on Good Morning Britain.
Oh, they got one of those out there, huh?
And so he's just explaining how, like the reason why, because other schools are banning snowball fights. That's like a common
Oh, that shit is
ban.
crazy.
But this dude is taking it one step further and banning the kids from even touching the snow. So
How can you? What?
I'm gonna play a clip of his interview on Good Morning Britain.
Oh, you look evil as fuck.
The rules are, don't touch the snow. If you don't touch the snow, you're not going to throw it. But also, there's the thing about being fit for work, you know, that being ready for school. If you're soaking wet, your hands, you're cold, you've been involved in a fight, you've had something thrown at you, the last thing you do before you go into school, into the classroom, is have a snowball in your face. You're not ready to learn.
What kind of kids are you creating?
Piers Morgan.
Dagenham, right?
Yeah, we are.
The Joe Richardson Community College.
We are.
Do you think there's a slight danger of you putting them in so much cotton wool?
No,
that they are
because when they go
completely ill-prepared for normal life.
Because when
I
they
grew
leave
up,
the
I
building...
played conkers, I had snowball fights, I got occasionally a bit wet and went to school in my wet clothes. I didn't die, I'm fine.
But you didn't
It's not for
operate,
me.
what you didn't operate in is in a society whereby the first thing that happens, a parent is on the phone to that company to make that claim, and I'm responsible.
So he's covering his own ass.
So he doesn't mind if kids do it after school.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
And he's like talking about the lawsuits these days, the parents, all that shit. That makes sense.
yeah, because he said, quote, the problem is it only takes one student, one piece of grit, one stone and a snowball in an eye with an injury, and we change our view.
Damn, that's true. Also, he's actually being smarter. Yeah, we live in a super hypersensitive world.
Because during Piers Morgan's age, the parents probably didn't give a damn.
Yeah.
Or they wouldn't be coming up in like...
You could look up
Because they get what kids do.
this old picture, this like black and white or sepia colored photo of like these Princeton students who had a snowball fight before their class picture. And their face is just like golf ball lump right here. It's like from back in the day. I mean, that's just how it was, I guess. Damn,
pretty cool.
That's tight.
Kids can't be kids anymore. What the hell? I know. That's what a lot of people are saying, like, are you kidding me? Like, you're such a fun killer. Like, you can't even touch the snow.
But it's not his fault though, because he doesn't want to get sued. He doesn't want...
It's a liability.
Yeah, like that's... It's the parents that are being a little bitch that report and come in and be like, well, my kid got fucked up in your school, so I'm gonna sue you for $5 million.
Yeah. Like, where are the supervisors at, huh? How did they let this happen? Yeah, he says it's a duty of care.
Yeah, plus a lot of it though is the headline too, because the headline doesn't say headmaster bans snow in fear of lawsuits.
A bitch ass parents.
Yeah, it says like headmaster forbids kids from playing in snow.
So he just looks like the asshole.
Yeah, they make him look bad just for that.
That's kids are pretty dumb though. My brother and I, just because we used to watch a lot of like 80s, early 90s kung fu movies, we used to imitate them a lot. So I remember one time, I don't know why this popped in my head, but we just started punching each other in the stomach. Just to see who could handle it better, and then we would just start socking each other all the time.
Steve Green summarized it the best. He's like, kids are always trying to kill themselves. Like, that's their job. Like, all they want to do all day is just kill themselves.
Because they're
I'm like,
learning
"That's
about
true."
themselves.
Exactly.
I wanted to see. Oh, I remember this too. You know those pallets, those with like
The wooden pellets?
the wooden pallets. I remember I took off one of those things and I smashed it on my friend's head because I wanted to see if it would shatter, just like in the movies.
Wait, it must not be the same pellet then.
No, it is. But we just took a piece. Obviously, he was very hurt.
Oh, a piece of it. Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't the whole thing. It was a piece of it. I just went, bow, and it didn't break.
Yeah, Tiff.
I did that too. I had a buddy in my class. Oh, no, not my earlier buddy, but I didn't really like him actually. I don't know why I said that. But
He's just unraveling everything.
he was sharpening his pencil over a trash can, like facing the wall like this. And I was like, I wonder if his head's gonna go through the drywall. So I pushed him,
Home Alone?
and it went right through the drywall. He got fucking pissed.
So it worked.
It goes right through the drywall. He was like this, and went boom, and it went, and he started crying. He was like, what the fuck did that? What the fuck? I ran away, and then he found me, and then we got into a fist fight.
Who won?
Teachers broke us up. But I would have kicked his ass. He was-
They banned us from playing Power Rangers because everybody would always fight. Like the Power Rangers would turn to like real because someone would get hit. And then it would turn into a rumble.
Oh, for us it was the slap chest or open chest thing. I remember the boys would be playing that, like whenever you had an open.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
We did it all the way through high school though, until like one of our friends, he was like a world karate champion, and it just wasn't fair. His name was Reggie. This guy would fucking like open chest, boom, and then blood would come out of our mouth or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, you got me.
He probably really liked the game. He had all these targets.
And like, he was so fucking like, I just remember him being so fucking strong. Reggie, you fucking bitch. We would try to open chest him, right? He would just grab our hand or our wrist in air, and I'm like, hey, ow, you know, like, stop, you know? So it wasn't fair. Yeah, so I can't play open chest with this fool.
Or the one with the thing.
That came back, bro.
Yeah, it came back heavy with all the memes and stuff.
When you like get somebody to like.
Yeah, to look, it has to be like.
I hated playing that game with my brother because like really quickly I had to learn like where to look because he was like he's 10 years older than me, so as soon as he'd do that he's like, hey, can you get this for me? And then he'd put his hand like
Clever. He's clever, huh?
yeah, I'm like fuck, and he's like bam, my arm like would fall off.
We would also stop doing birthday hits because after a certain age, you're just getting jumped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got birthday jumped.
Yeah, it's like, hey, it's your 40th birthday, blah, 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 blah. You know, like, it doesn't work that way, you know what I mean?
Good.
It was so weird because they'll throw you a party, but at the party they'll fuck you up.
Exactly.
And it was like, why would you do? Why? This is awesome.
Then they feed you some cake.
Like, no, could you imagine, though, look at it. It's your 40th birthday, right? You have 10 friends. That's 400 punches.
Be a man, David.
Absolutely not.
She called you a bitch.
That's okay.
Oh, come on. I call you a bitch all the time.
But she's sweet, and I just met her.
Aw, thanks.
I do feel kind of worried though, because I feel like the type of childhood that we had, it made us tougher as kids. And then now with Taika, I'm like, damn, in this hypersensitive world, they're not even gonna let them like rough them up so they can become tougher, you know?
Or what if it traumatized us and broke us really bad?
I actually read something pretty recently about how in America they're starting to eradicate recess because all the kids are on their phones and they don't know how to interact with each other.
They're just taking everything away. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
But I mean, think about it. If you were 10 and you had a cell phone during recess, and you're always on Twitter, you're gonna be on your phone on recess. The kids don't even know how to communicate with
Our
each
kids
other.
aren't gonna have shit. They're definitely not have cell phones.
I asked him too. I was like, "Hey, how many kids in your grade has cell phones?" And he's like, "Not that many. Maybe like 2,
Really?
3." And I'm like, "Okay, good. You're in a good school."
Yeah, I don't know what you need a fucking cell phone at, unless you want to just call home to get picked up. That's why you just get one of those shitty little phones.
Like a burner phone? Get your kid a burner.
Let me have
Like selling drugs and shit.
No, they have kid-friendly phones. I mean, the one that I got for Isaac, it's just a little cube. It just has one button and a speaker, and that's it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I did fine without a cell phone or anything. And elementary, I was able to go anywhere I wanted. I just had to come home if it was late or call. So I just memorized the phone number, and from 2nd or 3rd grade on, that was the rule. When the street lights go on, go home, right? So I would be like 3 cities away, and then I'll be like, oh shit, it's getting dark, and I just call home.
But they also don't have payphones now.
No, I called from my friend's house.
Oh, friend's house?
Yeah. So you could use your friend's
Just need
like
2 things.
phone or whatever.
You go to school, you go to Muay Thai class after, and then you come right back home.
But I also think it creates a smarter kid, maybe. I don't know.
Duh, I'm telling you, I want my kid to be in Muay Thai. Why? Just because I see these little kids in these classes.
He can protect himself.
They are fucking amazing.
Well,
man.
you won't be able to beat them like your dream.
Oh
They'll
yeah,
fuck you
I'm
up.
fucking shielding them.
Hey, you keep contradicting yourself.
Yeah, my bad, dude. Yo, I'm gonna put fight. You go to class, then you go to pottery class right after, bitch. I want to see some Bozes, motherfucker.
It's even worse, because then they're gonna be building more muscles in their hands, more muscles to pop.
I want you to go to sleep class after, motherfucker. All right? I want you to get some restful ass sleep, motherfucker.
Well, if everyone's super soft, right, that means that there won't be any violent bullies. So,
but there's mental bullies now.
Yeah, exactly. Because
And the world's not getting softer.
So your kid's gonna know all this martial arts, but they can't even use it.
You could beat somebody's ass in.
Because the hood doesn't get softer. Criminals don't get softer. It's just the good kids getting hella soft.
Yeah, man. That's why when I see like these like just fair-skinned nice people walking around K-Town. And it's late at night. I'm like, you have a very interesting story that's gonna happen for you tomorrow, because you're gonna get fucked up. It actually happened to my roommate's friend. Decided to walk around K-Town drunk by himself. What happened? He got jumped and robbed.
Is K-Town really that dangerous?
Late at night, yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Like what happens?
It's actually a lot nicer than it used to be. Even like 6 years ago when I came here, it was way.
But like I just can't imagine like
Just like you're just in somebody else's neighborhood and you're walking around by yourself. You're gonna get fucked up. That's it.
It just doesn't look like the safest place in the world.
Have you been to K-Town in LA?
I went to like Korean barbecue at one time. I've been there one time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, the actual neighborhood around there and all that it's kind of shady. I think the restaurants are always nice.
Yeah, like your neighbor got murdered or something.
Yeah, my neighbor got shot in the face and murdered, and then the week before that, somebody got stabbed. So I was like, I gotta get out of this neighborhood.
Oh, cool. Recently, somebody was like, I told somebody my lease was up, and they were like, oh, well, there's really cheap spots in K-Town.
They're cheap for a reason, girl.
Yeah.
Cheap for a reason.
I'm so glad I came.
And then like,
And a lot of people that aren't locals, they'll probably move in thinking, oh cool, this is pretty affordable. They're in for a fucking nightmare.
Oh my God, are you serious?
They don't know. They have no idea. And it depends on the building. Because there are decent buildings.
There are some nice places.
So you might have a nice building where it's like gated, garage park, everything, right? But then the next building over might be one of those old deteriorating buildings with like a bunch of crack
and you
tables.
never know too. So the other day, I took a bunch of people out to X Lanes, and then we were just bowling and shit. But lo and behold, next to us, as I'm bowling, there's 3 lanes over of all Bloods.
Oh shit.
It was crazy too. And you know how we knew they were Bloods? They were all dressed in red, and while they were bowling, this is their face.
Damn, gangsters need fun too.
And on top of that, as we were walking by, somebody grazed this dude's ass accidentally. He goes, "Don't fucking touch me, faggot." I was like, "Yup, you're a gangster."
Oh my God.
Yup. So you're never safe out there.